I'm a little late with our panelists on that debate. I begin by apologizing to them for keeping them waiting. Subramaniam, sorry, but I'm sure they listened on to what Sri Ravi Shankar there was saying. It might give them some interesting points to open up the debate. Subramaniam Swamy, chairman of the BJP Strategic Action Committee, who has charged Amrinder Singh. It has no context to this, but the Congress party today called him a blackmailer and a liar. We are going to get Amrinder Singh to debate with you later, Subramaniam Swamy. Haven't succeeded doing that, so we won't divert from this debate today. Ami Agnik of the Congress party, Pawan Verma of the JDU. Big smile on his face. Rahul Ishwar, thank you very much. Nobody smiles at me anymore on the Newshour. You're not a politician yet, maybe that's why you're smiling. Dr. Ved Pratap Vedic is an associate of Baba Ramdev and Prasanna Prabhu. Has been fielded by the Art of Living. He's their spokesperson. Thank you very much. So, you know what? Let's start with the Congress party. Look at your hypocrisy. Sonia Gandhi meets Imam Bukhari on April 2nd, 2014 to secure the so-called secular vote, which is tactical Muslim voting. That's all right. That's no problem. You don't complain to the Election Commission. Shashi Tharoor meets Christian priests of the Pentecost denomination, and he says that it's going to be Sunday. You tell the people, tell them to vote on clear religious tactical lines. That's all right. But when Sri Ravi Shankar or Baba Ramdev tell people to vote for a person of their choice without naming a political party, you go straight crying to the Election Commission. Why the hypocrisy, Ami Agnik?
There is no hypocrisy, Arnav. We are on the side of the law. The nation is in election mode. There is a model code of conduct, and there is a very simple law that if your foundation or organization is registered under a specific law, whether it's a Societies Registration Act or whether it is another
what
act,
foundation
you
is,
have to follow that rule.
No, but what about Shahi Imam?
To that particular
what about Christian priests? What about the Pentecostal church?
You have to become a political entity. You have
is
to let
Shahi
me
Imam a
complete,
political
Arnav.
entity?
Everyone says that Arnav doesn't let anyone speak. Let me finish, please.
Is Shahi Imam a political entity?
Shahi Imam, our Honorable President went to meet him that the secular vote should not be divided.
Secular.
That is the constitutional mandate, and we are here for secularism. We are not saying anything, and it is not a secret meeting. You have covered it very elaborately on the your channel.
We have revealed it. We've not covered it. We've revealed it.
Why the Congress has filed a complaint with the Election Commission? Because a political entity can do all these things from the podiums and rallies and speeches, but a foundation that is on spiritual objectives, religious objectives, has to confine itself in the aims and objectives that is in the memorandum, either with the charity commissioner or with the registrar of society.
Which charity commissioner? Which charity commissioner? Which charity commissioner? Okay, now I think you've decided. I think you've decided.
The Honorable Apex Court. No, you have to hear me.
No,
the Honorable Apex Court in S.R. Bomai's case has said, do not mix religion with politics.
No, Ami Agnik, now you know.
Constitutional mandate, which the spiritual leaders have to follow.
Ami Agnik.
And that is the complaint with the Election Commission.
Now I'll tell you something.
That is the complaint with the Election Commission.
Nice. Ami Agnik, you know, I am in a dilemma.
Please
first
follow
of all.
the law.
No, one sec. I am in a big dilemma. Just for, because you began by saying everyone complains, Arnav does not let them speak. And my defense only is that, but when I ask questions, the answer never ends. So I have to come in now. You know, you didn't let me speak. I tried to come in 4 times. So I also complain against you.
Everyone cannot be as brief as you are.
So my complaint is also against you tonight.
Everyone cannot be as brief as you.
Which charity commissioner did Shahi Imam register his activities with? Which charity commissioner? Name the charity commissioner he registered himself with.
He did not make rallies and speeches and going to places.
Oh really? He only has secret meetings with Sonia Gandhi.
That we are here for secular vote.
Come on
we are here for secular vote, and that was his opinion. Here are leaders who are claiming to be foundation.
No,
having yoga and endorsing by way of
Subramaniam Swamy.
Books.
Subramaniam Swamy, by the way, Sri Ravi Shankar has said vote for a stable party with an experienced leader. You don't think Rahul is experienced and you don't think the Congress party is stable? Anyway, Subramaniam Swamy responding next. Subramaniam Swamy, respond there.
Well, Sri Ravi Shankar and Baba Ramdev have a fundamental right under the Constitution. There is nothing in the Constitution which says that sadhus and sannyasis cannot express their opinion. And since they have not even asked for a particular party to be supported, It is an inference of Mr. Arnab Goswami that he is referring to BJP. Now, this is causing neurosis in the
I make no
Congress.
inference. I made no inference. You're the one making
Well,
an
you
inference.
are.
Because
there is not a single statement of either Ramdev or Sri Ravi Shankar saying support BJP.
yeah, so I'm saying...
You're inferring.
No, 1 second. I'm not inferring anything. What I know is that Ravi Shankar Prasad, who I still hope you will not disown on the Newshour, he's the head of your party's media department. When Shahi Imam met Sonia Gandhi, he said it is a shameless attempt by Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi to polarize the voters. Election Commission should take note. So my question is, when you said the Congress party was attempting to polarize the vote bank shamelessly when Sonia Gandhi met Bukhari, why did you not ask Baba Ramdev to refrain from publicly campaigning in political work?
No.
Why didn't you stop him?
No, he never campaigned for BJP.
Oh, really?
He never campaigned for BJP.
Did he not say,
Shahi Imam
did he not
specifically
say,
mentioned,
that's completely wrong.
mentioned Congress
That's completely
and SP.
wrong. Completely wrong. He said it.
Of course.
He said it.
What?
He said it. Pawan Verma. I know what he said. He said, I will go door to door to campaign against Sonia Gandhi for Uma Bharti. And Shri Ravi Shankar said, Lakshmi Kamal pe hi baith kar aati hai.
That's an individual candidate.
Pawan
I
Verma.
can tell you, Supreme Court judges have endorsed individual candidates.
They are not merely exercising their right to endorse any party.
Justice Thomas in Kerala has endorsed a candidate.
So,
they are not endorsing
don't
a
complain
party.
about them either,
Uma
right?
Bharti is a sannyasi. Uma Bharti is a sannyasi.
She's a politician.
So another sannyasi is bound to support her.
She's a politician. 1 second. Pawan Verma. You know this.
So what? If you think sannyasis can't be politicians?
There is a
Don't
model.
read the Mahabharata and Ramayana.
There is a model.
We've been reading Bible too long.
There is a model code of conduct. 1 second. Pawan Verma.
Decide between the two.
You want to use government to break the model code of conduct?
Why should they decide between the two?
Pawan Verma.
Yes, Arnab.
That is what
Arnab.
is
Pawan
written in
Verma,
the
please.
constitutional
Pawan
mandate.
Verma.
Many of our spiritual leaders, I use spiritual in quotes, are people who deserve respect. Let us grant them that. But they have a core competence. Their core competence could be yoga or providing spiritual solace. When such core competences begin to be mixed up in politics, they guide us to what is the original cause for which they are the symptoms. The original cause, Arnab, is that this is the first election where perhaps on such a large scale, there's an institutionalized attempt to get the voters on the basis of a polarization of votes. That is the reason why each party, or at least the principal parties who are fighting to form the government at the center, begin to use God people and God men. This nation, Arnab, let me just add for you, the people of this country want to swim away from the islands of religious exclusivism presided over by Mahants and Mullahs to the secular dividends of the mainstream: jobs, housing, education, health, roads, power. But parties are using these godmen, and godmen are willing accessories to leave their core competencies and become accessories to this electoral divide.
Willing accessories.
Because they don't support you.
It's not. We have not sought the support.
Ved Pratap
We have not sought the support because it's not necessary. There is a model code of conduct. There is a very free framework for free and fair elections. Why should we divide the electorate in order to score an electoral victory?
No, I'll ask that
once
question.
that is policy,
Your party goes on talking about minorities.
We
Isn't
talk
that
about
creating a division?
You're accusing me of that. That is a crime. We also talk of Mahadalits. We also talk of...
Of course it is a crime.
This is
Of course
not
it's a crime.
sir.
If it's a
we
crime,
talk of
why are you religious?
Wrong.
Why?
What kind of
Yes,
Indian
you are.
citizen are you?
You are.
We talk
You
of
should talk
Hindus
about
also.
Indians.
We talk of Muslims
You should talk about
also.
patriots.
Please, for God's sake,
Yeah, I know that. I know that. You are hankering for Muslim vote.
Not your akhada.
Oh yes.
I give an example.
Country. Only
Please, for
sadhus
God's
don't have
sake.
rights.
I give an
Sadhus don't have
example.
rights.
No,
You're bankrupt. You're going chasing the Muslim vote, and you're creating division in the country.
We are chasing the votes of the electorate. That also includes Muslims. You have a unidimensional
Oh,
view
that
of
is
Indian
what
democracy.
exactly.
Your only
The
concern
sadhu
is
sannyasis
to
also have a
penalize
right to
votes
work,
on the
right to
basis of a
express.
Ved
Hindu
Pratap Vedic.
majority.
Ved
It's
Pratap
not
Vedic.
right. Arnab, it's
Yeah,
not
No, Ved
right.
Pratap Vedic. One
And
second.
you
On the
also
23rd of March.
Swami do great discredit.
Open debate.
Do
Rahul
great
Ishwar,
discredit
Rahul
to
Ishwar
Indian
and Prasanna
democracy.
Prabhu feel free to come in. Don't feel that the politicians will monopolize the debate. I'm telling you. See, this is what you are free to come in. 1 second. My question to Ved Pratap. Okay. Rahul wants to come. Yeah.
Arnabji, I am not a politician. But if you look at the India's history, you can always see spiritual gurus having social interventions. Hindu sannyasis and Muslim fakirs came together for the sannyasi rebellion for our independence. So always spiritual gurus are welcome.
No,
Having said
there
that,
is a model
don't
code of
just
conduct.
selectively target people. Why not? Hold on. Why not Shashi Tharoor sir from my constituency? He went and personally met the Pentecostal, which is a Pentecostal organization, and their own preachers. Why are not we talking about Shahi Imam? And I personally come from a Congress-oriented family for a long time. But it is increasingly become tough and untenable to support Congress because Congress only cares about Muslim votes and minority votes. They are not taking care of any other secular credential.
Yes,
How can Muslim vote be called secular votes? All Hindu or Muslim or Christian votes are secular
Congress-
votes. Why is
Congress
Shahi
is
Imam
only
secular
for
and why is the Hindu
secularism
leader communal?
and
Are
What
we
about the
not secular,
Catholic
madam?
Bishop organization?
Arnab
No,
ji,
the question is to Ved
Catholic
Pratap Vedic.
Bishop
Ved Pratap Vedic.
Council has
Are we all
also.
not secular?
Ved Pratap Vedic. Ved Pratap Vedic. Ved Pratap Vedic has not spoken, and the Art of Living spokesperson has not even come in. No, Ved Pratap Vedic ji, ये क्या कर रहे हैं Baba Ramdev? He has said that I would urge every one of my followers to vote for Narendra Modi in the next Lok Sabha elections. Patanjali Yogpith Trust and I have sorted out a plan, and we will be mobilizing 50 crore voters across the country so that the BJP can get 300 seats. ये कैसी cultural activity है? This is only political activity.
मैं आपसे ये पूछता हूँ
जी,
अर्णव जी, मैं आपसे ये पूछता हूँ कि बाबा रामदेव और रविशंकर ये दोनों भारत के नागरिक हैं या नहीं?
ये बीजेपी के लिए
दूसरा प्रश्न
कैनवसिंग
ये
कर रहे हैं
पूछता
कि
हूँ
नहीं?
कि मैं इसका जवाब देता हूँ। कोई सन्यासी हो, कोई साधु हो, क्या उसको भारत के नागरिक के अधिकार नहीं है?
फिर पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज की जरूरत क्या है?
अगर भारत
मैं आपको उल्टा सवाल ये करता हूं वेद प्रताप वैदिक जी, आपके लिए मेरा बहुत आदर है, मगर मैं आपसे ये पूछूंगा फिर कांग्रेस और बीजेपी की जरूरत क्या है? इस देश की जनता तय कर ले कि या तो ये चुनाव शाही इमाम और बाबा रामदेव के बीच में हो रहा है, ये तो प्रॉक्सी इलेक्शन हो रहा है।
They are not running.
Oh, no, what do you mean they are not running,
They are not
Subramaniam
running
Swamy?
for prime ministership. Can I please
Not directly.
बाबा
Of course
रामदेव
not. They
They want to win the power.
कोई प्रधानमंत्री नहीं
They are
बनना
not
है।
running for office.
बाबा रामदेव को कोई प्रधानमंत्री नहीं बनना है।
नहीं, मगर बाबा रामदेव
रामदेव को
correct.
कोई संसद सदस्य नहीं बनना है।
नहीं, एक मिनट, 23
बाबा
मार्च
रामदेव
को
कोई राजनीतिक दल
चलिए
नहीं
दूसरा
चलाना है।
आर्गुमेंट है। दूसरी बात यह है कि 23 मार्च
ये
को
दोनों लोग भारत के नागरिक हैं, तो अपने नागरिकता के अधिकार का पालन करेंगे या नहीं करेंगे?
नहीं, मगर
आप कहते हैं कि इलेक्शन कमीशन के कोड का वायलेशन है।
No, one
Tell
second.
me
framework
how
of
they are
law and the
violating the
model
code of
code of
conduct.
conduct.
Is it not a good conduct? To participate in Indian politics is not a good conduct.
Yes, you become
Then
a political party.
do you mean to say politics why one should be I am supporting some people, I am opposing some people, and I am a free journalist. Do you call me I am violating the code of conduct? If violation of code of conduct involves my freedom to express my views, I don't care for that kind of code of conduct. And nobody in India who has some understanding of law and law of citizenship would care for such a code of conduct.
Prasanna Prabhu of the Art of Living.
Liberty of expression.
Prasanna Prabhu, respond to the Congress charge.
See, so what I'd like to say first is that people from all political parties come to Sri Sri, they come to get solace, and that happens on an ongoing basis all the time. Second point that I'd like to make is that the inaction and the silence of good people is taking politics to where it is today. It is important that we participate. What's wrong with participating in this entire process? I don't see anything wrong with that.
No,
As long as we're not endorsing anybody.
No, but you are endorsing someone. Who are you referring
No,
to?
we are not.
let
Like
them
Srishi
endorse
explained to
somebody.
you
Why
clearly.
not?
No,
They should endorse somebody.
when you say Lakshmi,
We are endorsing many people.
No, when you say Lakshmi Kamal pe aati hai, who are you endorsing?
No, that
No
was
harm,
like,
no harm.
it was in a
Let them
lighter
endorse
way. That
everybody
Srishi
else.
was mentioning it to a
Whomsoever
BJP
they
leader,
like.
like
Okay,
he
so-
explained to
endorse
you.
them.
No, one second. Both of you are getting very aggressive. One question. So suppose on March 23rd, Ved Pratap Vaidik, remember this. Now, I'll ask this question now. We'll go to a break and then you answer on the other side. On the 23rd of March, Ved Pratap Vaidik, you are very close to Baba Ramdev. You can ask him in the break. Ask him that when he was hosting Narendra Modi at the Yoga Mahotsav in Talkatora Stadium on the 23rd of March, 1 minute, I think you were also there. Acharya Govind Giri.
No, I was not there.
Okay, Acharya Govind Giri spoke about cow slaughter, appealing directly, therefore, to the religious sentiments at the rally which was meant for yoga. Okay, cow slaughter does not come under any part of yoga. No, I don't know why you are laughing, Subramaniam Swami. You are a lawyer, you should know this.
I'm laughing.
You are a lawyer, you should
I'm
know this.
laughing because it is there in the I'm laughing because it is there in the Constitution. You never read the Constitution. That's the problem.
Well, let me make it clear to you. The Model Code of Conduct says quite clearly that political events cannot be used to appeal to religious sentiments. You tell me today that was not.
What is the political events? It was a gathering
yoga
not
workshop.
of politicians. It was a gathering to honor. Yoga.
It was a yoga workshop.
Yoga is taught to Christians. So yoga
Pawan
is taught
Verma.
to Christians in America.
Pawan
It is not
Verma,
a religious
quick rebut.
thing at all. What does he know about religion?
Okay, I'll take a break. I'll take a break and Pawan Verma will respond on the other side. I'm only saying one more thing. Remember this, according to the Code of Conduct of Election Rules, which Subramaniam Swami does not want to talk about, a political party has to submit a detailed expenditure report. So when you use someone like Baba Ramdev, the additional expenses incurred by him do not contribute to amount to your total election expenditure. So what you are doing is, and my accusation there is, and I'm going to come back to you on the other side of the break. You are working around the system. I'm taking a break. I'm coming back. You're working around the system. I go to Ved Pratap Vaidik. We have 7 more minutes on the debate. Ved Pratap Vaidik, put the phone down because my question is to you. Baba बिकाऊ माल नहीं है. अगर मुझे पैसे की लालच होती तो कांग्रेस के हाथों कब का बिका होता. This Baba is not for sale. Had I been greedy, I would have been bought by the Congress long ago. Vote for Shivraj as Chief Minister. Vote for Modi as Prime Minister. This is a yoga workshop. This is a yoga workshop that happened in Shivpuri, Madhya Pradesh. You're from Madhya Pradesh. ये किस तरह का वो योगा वर्कशॉप है?
नहीं, मेरा ख्याल ये है कि अगर कोई शुद्ध योग की वर्कशॉप है या हवन संध्या समारोह है तो उसमें अगर राजनीति की बात होती है और उससे इलेक्शन कमीशन का कुछ कोड वायलेट होता है तो उसका ध्यान सबको रखना चाहिए. लेकिन इस बात को मैं बिल्कुल रद्द करता हूं कि देश के साधु सन्यासियों, पत्रकारों और नीति निर्माताओं को राजनीति में भाग नहीं लेना चाहिए.
नहीं, राजनीति में नहीं, चुनाव में
भाग नहीं लेते.
राजनीति में तो हमेशा भाग लेते हैं. चंद्रस्वामी तो राजनीति में ही भाग ले रहे थे एक तरह से. धीरेन्द्र ब्रह्मचारी भी तो राजनीति में ही भाग ले रहे थे.
चुनाव में भाग लेने का मतलब चुनाव लड़ना है. वो चुनाव लड़ नहीं रहे हैं.
नहीं, ठीक है.
सन्यासी का अच्छा कर्तव्य कर रहे हैं, एक आदर्श सन्यासी की तरह काम कर रहे हैं. नहीं, वो लोगों को जगा रहे हैं.
नो प्लीज,
जागरण फैला रहे हैं. देश में भयंकर भ्रष्टाचार है, भयंकर अव्यवस्था है. ऐसी सरकार को निकाल बाहर करो.
Anyway, I think the Congress
हम अपनी बात कह रहे हैं, छुपा नहीं रहे हैं.
Yes, Prasanna Prabhu of the Art of Living. Yes.
Yeah. So what exactly are you expecting of spiritual leaders? They should not participate in anything that is happening in the world, in the country.
No.
If we thousands of volunteers today are working on the ground, getting voter registrations going, lakhs of people have been registered,
Perfect.
and the message goes out to the people that we have to 100% voting is what we need to create in this country. This is the only way we can fight all the evils that are there in politics today. Because of apathy of some of us, who don't actually participate in voting, nor do we do anything. We just sit on the fence and hope things get better. That is no way to change this country. So the only way is to participate. One of the ways of participating is get people to register, get people out, let them vote. What's wrong with that?
I'm watching.
Do you see anything wrong with that?
ये ठीक कह रहे हैं.
I know you are together.
मेरी शिकायत है.
No. So 4 minutes on the debate.
And how does normal citizens should behave? Everyone is going for voter registration. But why should a spiritual foundation meander into politics? They can take the identity of political party. That is
but it is not meandering into politics is what I'm saying, Mr.
They should operate within that framework. They have to operate within that framework. And they have to answer. They're accountable under law.
This is a big service that we're doing by registering so many people.
They are talking about politics.
And getting all the first time voters.
Ami Agnik.
When there is a mode.
Ami Agnik, one second. So please, you have no moral ground. You have no moral ground today after that infamous meeting between Sonia Gandhi and Shahi Imam, in which Sonia Gandhi wanted Muslim voting in one block.
Moral ground to be here because Atal Bihari Vajpayee was also given an endorsement by Shahi Imam in 2004.
No, so you do it as well, no? So when Shashi Tharoor meets
today, why should the election commission not take the complaint of the Congress party and take note of what is going on by the spiritual foundations or Baba Ramdev, who is running a outfit for yoga? Why should they?
Arnab, I'd like to say something. We are working very closely with the election commission all over the country to make voter registrations happen. I think we are not doing it in independence. We are working with the election commission about 14 states across the country.
Then you should stick to that. We are not against that voter registration.
Is it immoral?
But you can't come and endorse political.
One at a time. Ved Pratap Vaidik is countering you. Only both of them on the screen, please. Ved Pratap Vaidik is responding. Ami Agnik, if you are making a point, you have to listen to the counterpoint. Ved Pratap Vaidik and at this point of time, Rahul Ishwar will respond to the Congress leader. And I'd like to remind the Congress leader that the likes of Shahi Imam Bukhari are appealing on religious grounds as opposed to Baba Ramdev and Sri Ravi Shankar, who are not specifically, openly seeking votes on religious grounds. Response from Rahul Ishwar.
And dear Ami Agnik, just by calling Muslim votes as secular votes doesn't make it secular. Second, last time I had a specific meeting with Sri Ravi Shankar ji on this, and he spoke to me about 20 minutes on this. Not even once he mentioned about any party or person. He is furthering a paradigm. He is talking about cleansing, volunteer for better India. He is appealing on a broader scale, and madam is directly going to Shahi Imam. Please compare both. What moral ground do you have to talk about secularism in the name of appeasement? So please don't do this. We will see through this. I respect Congress party, but Congress is going...
Okay, Ved Pratap Vaidik.
It will cost you a lot in all elections.
The honorable
Ved Pratap Vaidik, last one.
Don't mix religion with politics. That is exactly
my cardinal question. My cardinal question to you, madam. My cardinal question to you is it immoral to take part in politics? Is it immoral? Is it unspiritual? Is it anti-national? Is it unconstitutional to participate in Indian politics? I think it's very natural, very moral, very constitutional. It's fundamental right of all citizens of India to participate very actively in politics.
Well,
and everybody must uphold his opinion.
But this election,
and express it freely.
Last word,
about it.
Arnab, I agree with Mr. Ved Pratap Vaidik that citizens have a right to intervene on what is happening in the nation. That is not the problem, Arnab. The problem is that political parties, and I believe the Congress and the BJP are equally to blame, are selectively wooing certain religious leaders whose support, unfortunately, is on partisan lines divided on the grounds of religion.
Okay, now, so we put this question to the public domain. This election is not between Baba Ramdev and Shahi Imam. This election is between Congress, BJP and all political leaders. Let this election be between political parties and not godmen. And let all political parties, including the Congress party, be true to what they claim others should be true to. Thank you for joining me on debate number 2 on the Newshour tonight. Thank you.